everyone! Today we are creating a super delicious recipe. We are making vegan no-bake pumpkin cheesecakes. Yes, I know that sounds like a mouthful, but trust me, this is such a rewarding sweet treat and it tastes fantastic, just like a regular pumpkin cheesecake would. You won't know the difference, I promise. All right, let's get straight into things. To kick this recipe off, we're going to start with the graham cracker crust. Now, you can buy pre-crumbed graham crackers, or you can just do it yourself, but you do need 2.5 cups. To that, we are going to add half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 cup of pressed and packed brown sugar. Go ahead and make sure you give this a really good stir to incorporate all the ingredients. Now take your favorite plant-based butter, melt half a cup of it, let it cool slightly, and then add it to the graham cracker crumbs. Give this a really good stir as well. Next, I'm going to coat my mini muffin tray with nonstick spray. You can use oil or vegan butter as well. And then adding a portion of the graham cracker crumb to the tray. Next, to press it down, I am using a shot glass wrapped in parchment paper. Give it a really nice firm press, as hard as you possibly can. Once compressed, make sure it is only half full. We do need space for that cheesecake after all. Once you have pressed all of your little cups, go ahead and place this in the freezer. We want it to set firmly so that when we add the cheesecake, it doesn't fall apart. Now it's time for the filling. Add an 8-ounce container of vegan cream cheese to a bowl and whisk it so it's nice and smooth. Next, we're going to add half a cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, giving this a thorough whisk. Now for the whipped topping, you can either make it yourself or you can find the store-made version like I did. I am adding a 255 milliliter container of vegan whipped topping to our cream cheese and slowly fold it in. Don't beat it and stir it really vigorously because you will deflate the whipped topping and we don't want that. Once your filling is completed, I put this aside in the fridge and worked on the pumpkin swirl. Half a cup of pumpkin puree into a bowl and then add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of both ground nutmeg and clove. Give this a really good stir and set aside. Take a spoonful of the cream cheese, add it to your cups, and then spread it out and make sure it's nice and flat. You can even tap the tray if you find this easier. Once your cheesecakes are all filled and leveled out, we are going to add some of the pumpkin puree. Add just a tiny little bit of it and I am going to stir it and swirl it with a chopstick. This makes the beautiful swirls when you bite into the cheesecake. They look so pretty. Once you are done with these and all of your cheesecakes are completed, go ahead and pop them back in the freezer until they're frozen solid, maybe an hour or 2. And then they are ready to enjoy. Let's take a peek at this cross section. These little sweet treats are so fantastic. Oh my goodness, this was actually super easy to make. I know you can do it at home. But as a slight disclaimer, because these are made out of vegan products, when they're out of the freezer and at room temperature, they're more susceptible to melting. So I find they work best when they're slightly frozen still. But if you want to, you can play around with the different measurements of the cream cheese to whipped topping ratio, and they might hold up better at room temperature. But I do like these frozen, they're fantastic, and I can't wait until you try them at home. Until next time, take care. Bye!